Harmony, the butterfly vampire, is a deceptive, yet formidable vampire, with heightened speed and strength. Faith, the fallen slayer, possesses all of Buffy's powers, but lacks training, discipline, and moral compass. Giles, a dedicated watcher with knowledge of the occult, is equipped to take on any monster, from vampire to demon. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is a cult classic TV series, which defined an entire generation. The show follows the life of Buffy Summers, an average high school girl, who is chosen to be the protector of humanity, and face off against the forces of evil. Aided by a watcher named Giles, and her close-knit group of friends, Buffy must train and study as the Slayer, to face off against powerful vampires and surprise pop quizzes. Buffy the Vampire Slayer ran for 7 seasons, and is still considered one of the best supernatural television shows in history. The show featured a wide variety of powerful characters, who were capable of fantastic feats. With the series being revitalized, and Sarah Michelle Gellar returning to the franchise, here's a look back at some of the strongest characters in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Spoilers ahead for Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Please excuse any mispronunciations by TTS. The English TTS has trouble with non-English words. But, if you watch Zendaya, you should be fine. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy the video. I enjoy making art, but I also enjoy making a living. I dream of owning land to farm, and raise animals, and crops for survival. To achieve this, I wish YouTube will help. Other types of future content I plan to create include videos about various types of hobbies that people could start doing, while also earning a side hustle source of money, and techniques that would allow people to grow fresh produce to staple your diet and save money. And a let's play video once in a while. To help me, all I ask is, for you to subscribe to the channel, and watch the whole video. Try liking the video, and comment any ideas for future videos. Also, if you wish, you can go to my link tree in the description and buy me a pizza. The money goes into savings until I have enough to buy supplies and hire an editor. Thank you for listening. Keep an eye out for this animal. Comment the correct timestamp first to be pinned in the comments. Angel, the vampire with a soul. First episode, Season 1, Episode 1, Welcome to the Hellmouth. Angel is a legendary character from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, who first served as a love interest for Buffy, but wound up becoming a main antagonist, after it was revealed he was a vampire. Cursed with a soul, Angel endured hundreds of years of slaughter, and was forced to live eternally in guilt. After losing his soul once again, he returned to his primal, and ruthless personality known as Angelus. With nearly 300 years under his belt, Angel has fought every type of demon and dark god, making him an incredibly capable fighter, even without his vampire strength, speed, and regeneration. Buffy, the Slayer of all Slayers. First episode, Season 1, Episode 1, Welcome to the Hellmouth. Played by Sarah Michelle Gellar, Buffy serves as the main character, the namesake of the series, and the protector of the entire state of California, and even the world on several occasions. Chosen by fate to be an instrument against evil, Buffy is blessed by supernatural forces to possess super strength, speed, agility, reflexes, and even to some degree, precognition. Faith, the Fallen Slayer. First episode, Season 3, Episode 3, Faith, Hope, and Trick. Faith was a Slayer created after Buffy's first death, which triggered the mechanism that caused her powers to be handed down to the next in line. Faith is a considerably different individual from Buffy, as she is more confident, prone to rash decisions, and has a jaded moral compass. As a Slayer, Faith possesses all the powers Buffy does, but lacks training and discipline. However, Faith has gone toe-to-toe with extremely powerful monsters, demons, and even Spike and Angel on multiple occasions, and she's managed to come out on top every time. Giles, a dedicated watcher. First episode, Season 1, Episode 1, Welcome to the Hellmouth. Giles is Buffy's watcher, a trained mentor, charged with ensuring that Slayers are well prepared for their task of protecting the world from evil. Giles first appeared in the first season of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and acted not only as Buffy's teacher, but her confidant. While portraying a reserved and dignified gentleman, Giles is an extremely talented mage, with a broad knowledge of the occult, from forbidden magic to multidimensional beings. Giles has shown on multiple occasions that he is more than capable of taking on any level of monster, be it vampire or demon. He even faced off against Willow, after her dabble in dark magic. If you made it this far, comment, the master. And comment, your favorite Buffy character. Glory, a goddess from hell. First episode, Season 5, Episode 5, No Place Like Home. Glory is perhaps the most treacherous foe Buffy and her friends have ever faced. Originally a goddess, Glory was exiled and cursed to spend eternity in a hell dimension. Becoming a prophesied ender of worlds throughout history, Glory is most commonly known as that which cannot be named. As a being of divinity, Glory possesses incredible power, along with unimaginable strength and durability. While searching for the key in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, she kills dozens, and torments Buffy and her friends endlessly. Buffy technically defeats Glory, but only by forcing her to turn back into a human, at which point Buffy refuses to kill her. Instead, Giles does the deed, ensuring that Glory can never return. Harmony, the Butterfly Vampire. First episode, Season 1, Episode 2, The Harvest. Harmony Kendall appears as one of the vampires sired by Mayor Wilkins, and works for him as a henchman. Later, Harmony is killed, brought back to life, and ends up in a relationship with Spike, before being moved over to the Angel series. On the surface, Harmony is an attractive and innocent-seeming young woman. However, she uses this in her ploy to deceive her victims. As a vampire, Harmony has heightened speed and strength, and while not the strongest in the show, she is formidable in her own right. Spike, the Vampire with a Heart of Gold. First episode, Season 2, Episode 3, School Hard. Spike is a long-standing and fan-favorite character in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Originally, Spike served as a primary antagonist of the series, as a 200-year-old evil vampire, who had come to kill his third slayer, but as the show goes on, he softens as a character. Also known as William the Bloody, Spike was a ferocious vampire, with immense strength and skill, able to hold his own against Buffy, and multiple other opponents at the same time. Later on in the show, Spike goes through a number of redemption arcs, and ends up a vampire with a soul who begins fighting for good. Willow, a powerful witch with a dark side. First episode, Season 1, Episode 1, Welcome to the Hellmouth. Willow is one of the original members of the Scooby Gang in Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and is Buffy's best friend. Throughout the series, she develops into a spiritual member of the crew, who is taken under Giles' wing and taught magic. As Willow's skills develop, she becomes a powerful Wicca, able to cast spells and rituals, to help Buffy fight against evil. However, Willow taps into dark forces when her guilt and rage consume her, and she obtains a frightening level of power, that makes even Buffy keep her at arm's length. She has ripped the skin off a man with a flick of her wrist, and nearly opened a portal into a hell dimension, making her a true threat that no one wants to take lightly.